G'day guys, had a little incident with my tyres. Just want to make a quick video about a warning about, you know, they don't look that low profile to me. I guess we've grown accustomed to large wheels, but as you can see, that's a brand new tyre. That was on the front, and basically I did a U-turn yesterday at the last minute, so I sort of went boof into a driveway, and it was a fairly new driveway. There might have been a little rock there. I didn't see anything, but basically I cut the sidewall by the sheer compression of the wheel. Now that wheel had a nail in it, so at first I thought, oh, there's a nail in it, and then I put spit on it and it wasn't leaking, and then I looked and looked and looked, and only when the wheel became up to this position did the slit show, and basically oh sorry, I've zoomed in inadvertently, the slit would show. So I don't know if you've ever had it, but when you get a leak and it'll go tss, 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 so it won't leak when it's there, it'll leak when it's there. Anyway, so had to get a new tyre, 320 bucks. It was pretty much an emergency. I mean, you know, I've got 3 kids today and a lot of running around to do, and my Liberty's out of action. That car's going to be up for sale cheap if someone wants it, the flat 6 Liberty. But yeah, I went to Tempe Tyres. I didn't ring them. It's because I knew they would have the wheel, and so it's a Yokohama Advan Sport, and it's a 19-inch rim. This would never have happened on the previous generation with those other wheels. It's these tyres. They're so soft. I reckon they're really, really soft. But anyway, it's done now. So yeah, well, there you go. Treadwear 240 is fairly soft. So anyway, just a warning about doing something like that. It can be very costly. You know, nothing to do with the reduced ground clearance here. As you guys know, it's an inch lower than the 2014-15, but the exact ride height of this car, actually I've never checked if it's the same as the 2016, but nothing to do with the softer suspension or anything like that. But I must mention the tyre pressure was low, I believe. So I've got these little the TPMS for Australia. Shame, shame, Subaru. Shame, shame. Take the TPMS out for your loyal fan base. Disgraceful. And now with your emissions scandal, I mean, are you really like everyone else? But yeah guys, I felt the car slightly veering to the left, so I had a nail in the tyre, and this is like being a mechanic, it's always multiple things. So the tyre pressure was slightly low, and I saw it. This was beginning to show, well, that one's gone low as well. They're quite accurate, these little $8 valve sets, but yeah, they can get jammed if you know, drop them. But this was beginning to show a low tyre, and then I basically turned in the driveway and compressed it. I heard it, so I actually thought it was something else, but what it is when you compress the tyre that much that it'll actually cut the tyre. Simple as that. So I believe these are fairly soft tyres. They're good tyres. You know, I was just enjoying how I'd worn them down. As I've mentioned in previous videos, they're just too grippy. But I just did a few manoeuvres here. I did this when I got the car, but see those 2 speed humps up there? These things? So basically I just went whack, and the body remains absolutely flat throughout that. The only drawback there is the hydraulic steering can't actually keep up at slow speed with a maneuver that fast. The hydraulic steering cannot keep up. Now there's another little new thing. The 2016, the steering was better assisted. So we've got the same hydraulics pulling these giant freaking 19-inch wheels along. So anyway, that's what that's about. I made a video about it yesterday at Tempe, but there was really a lot of background noise and stuff. Hope you're all well. What's a little personal take I can give you today? I cleaned my sink, which I didn't do for a week, but yeah, segment intention. Let's just stick with that for about a month. Intend to have your intentions throughout segments of the day. So I did not at all, as you can see I'm in my slippers, plan to be here and make the video, but I thought this morning I want to go for a walk and just have something different. I wasn't like, I want to talk to someone nice, or I thought, how about some breathing? Right? So I ended up here and I'm breathing. So Intend good intentions for your segments of the day. So even if it's a shower, guys, I'm going to wake up energized. I'm going to have a shower and it's going to refresh me, and I'll be really energized. It'll help if you also turn it down to cold. Gradually turn it down as cold as you can go. Come on, Tim. Come on, Lol. Yeah, River Phoenix or Phoenix Rising. Let's see what you guys are made of. Let's see who can have a cold shower throughout this winter. It's not me yet. I can't yet. But I've done it. I've done it a few weeks ago when it was warmer. But yeah, so anyway, beautiful day here in Sydney. Segment intention. Don't do sharp U-turns. Don't hit sharp things with these wheels. Keep your tyre pressures up. I've gone into length about the tyre pressures. I'll readjust them later. I've bought a shame Subaru. Shame. I've bought this. I've had this for a while. It's a digital tyre pressure monitor checker, and I was at Super Cheap and I just thought, look, I don't need the tread depth thing, but this was the one I found to be the one I liked. I think maybe because it's backlit, I can't remember, but I don't know, it was the value was sort of good with this. So yeah, I might as well tell you. So if you recall, I had the back at 47 and the front at 44, something like that. I'm not saying to do that in all conditions, certainly in the snow and that, no way, but you wouldn't have these tyres in the snow anyway, guys, in this season. But yeah, I'd put the front, for me in this model, 44 at the rear, 39 at the front, 42 at the rear, 37 at the front, something like that. I found that to keep the car much more lively and more responsive at the rear, and try and combat that little bit of the rear body roll. So yeah, going back to one of the videos previously about lift, I'm going to have to do something about it. It's unbearable. I'm going to get, I've got my nephew lined up. We're going to make a film for you guys about the car, and we're drone, and he's going to do all the filming and hit the dirt roads and do really exciting stuff. But then again, do I ever do those sorts of things? Not really. I intend to, but in that video, so I'm not modifying the car before we do that. You're going to see how much this freaking car lifts. So anti-lift, anti-dive, and thicker sway bars, sway bar on the rear. For now, I wouldn't go a thicker sway bar yet on the front. I don't know if they're available. I'm sure everything is, but I wouldn't go yet because I'm managing to control the body roll really, really well. It's more the spring rates that I've got an issue with. As I've said, there's an extra winding there. Anyway, hi Scooby, Chris, STI, and Ashton, and Kylie and Corby and Mason, all you guys. Lol, yeah, I saw some comment in the back end. I'll have to get in and see which video it was about. I hope it was the eggs video. Do you like those tomato eggs? Anyway, segment intention, guys. Just feel good and have small ideas. Just don't disregard those tiny little, I should take a stretchy band with me on a walk today and do a few sort of, or whatever it is. Or if you don't take a bottle of water with you, just take a bottle of water. It doesn't matter how small it is. You can make a change and definitely pick yourself up out of the gutter like I was in the other week again. Anyway, so hey, should I give it a rev for you guys? Yeah, might as well. It's a sort of morning where I don't care what anyone thinks about me, eh? I was walking around just doing whatever I want. I don't give a fuck. All right, ready? Can you imagine, like, normal people that aren't into cars? This guy now, just say, what's he gonna think? Does it matter? All right, guys, have a great day, and be good and stay well.